Yeah? Oh.
Oh boy! That's a big stop for him. I think one of my favorite, like, I'm trying to think of how to describe this. My favorite, like, hit stuns in a video game is when zombies run at you in Left 4 Dead and they jump and you hit them with a shotgun in midair.
Oh, and they ragdoll?
And they ragdoll like they just got hit by a truck.
Yeah.
So they just, like, stop in midair and just fall straight down. I love it.
Where are you?
Jesus.
So
that sounded very painful.
yeah.
Oh. Dang.
Speaking of
dead.
zombies, Walking Dead came back.
Uh-huh.
Yawn.
That's good for
It's the end
people
of that.
who like crap.
That's the end of that.
That's the end of that one.
Bang.
Apparently Weird Al, there was a Weird Al song on Walking
Fucking
Dead for no
constantly.
reason.
It was fucking annoying.
Okay.
I like Weird Al, but that was okay because Arlie wanted to watch it. She's like, we're behind on Walking Dead came out. I'm like, yeah, and she's like, well, I kind of want to watch it.
It was
I'm
like when Becky asked me about American Horror Story.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I'm like, yeah. I was like, you could watch it. I'll just play fucking Yokai Watch while you watch that, and I'm just not gonna pay attention. But like, the whole episode, they just like it started with like some random room, and then another one rides the bus was playing. They show you nothing. Then the show starts, and then they cut back to this room again. More of another one rides the bus, and then it's like Rick's character, and he's old or whatever. And I was like, called it. The whole thing was a dream.
Oh no.
Or he was in a coma. So like the whole episode, and she's like, "What is this room?" I'm like, "They're not going to show you till the end of the episode, and it's still not going to make any fucking sense because this is what the fucking show does. They fucking dangle this fucking so important plot line around ahead of you, but they don't tell you anything till the final as a cliffhanger.
Right.
But all it was is
Hey, Sully.
Rick when he's older. Apparently, apparently it's him, Michonne, and
Just keep those engines. We'll be back
the fuck is his name? Why can't I fucking think of his kid's name?
Carl.
Coral. It's him, Carl.
It's Coral.
His
You're pronouncing it wrong.
Coral, Michonne, and
Daryl.
no, his daughter.
The one that they never talked about anymore.
The one that's only around when, like, again, why Sam hasn't been hurt. The daughter's only around when the plot calls for it.
Right.
But it's like I don't know, maybe years into the future or whatever. And like they're all happy or living all together in this house or whatever, and that's it. That's all it was. So now they've like pigeonholed them into this storyline that now Carl can't die, Michonne can't die,
Right.
and the daughter can't die now.
Right.
Wait, when did he have a daughter?
Because
It's
she
the
gets
daughter that
killed
doesn't-
in the comic
Yeah,
books.
the daughter that doesn't get killed in the comics.
The baby that gets
The baby that gets shot while Lori is escaping with her.
But
The baby doesn't get killed in the TV show.
Yeah,
what?
because it's a TV show. Don't worry about
that's right, because they fucking cut the baby out of her. I fucking forgot. That stupid ass fucking thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so now they're like stuck in this. So no matter what happens, you know they're all going to be okay now.
Oh my god.
So that's
which is dumb.
Yeah.
Which is dumb. Because now they've officially written themselves into the fucking corner.
yeah. And like
Because if that doesn't fucking wrap up by the end of this season, then they've basically written themselves into a corner. You're right.
yeah.
And it's stupid.
The show
So
needs
it's either
to end.
so by the end of the season you're either gonna have a time jump or
Well, that's what I said. I was like, it's a fucking One Piece time skip. They just went like 5 years in the future.
I
I'm
hate
so
that.
glad I
I
stopped
fucking
watching
hate that.
Oh,
I hate that fucking stories in anything. Fucking
it-
time jump. It's
See,
like the, it's like
if
the
it's
one
done
big-
well, it's okay. But most people don't do it the right way.
Right.
But like it's like the Purge episode of Rick and Morty where the guys the guy's fucking reading him the screenplay, and he's like, the beginning is like he's like 3 weeks earlier. He's like, fucking 3 weeks earlier. Just tell your story whenever it fucking starts.
Yeah.
Don't fucking start it. They say 3 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have went 3 weeks earlier when you were still alive.
Here we go.
Like, and again, it's a season premiere. A lot of big stuff's gonna happen. Nothing happened. Because at the end of it, Arlie's like, "What the fuck happened?" I'm like, "Nothing." Like the rest of the season, nothing is gonna happen.
That show hasn't been good since season 1.
It literally hasn't been good since the prison.
Yeah.
Season 2 is fucking terrible.
Oh well, yeah.
And that's the
It's
thing.
gonna. You know what's gonna happen?
I'm
It's
mad
gonna be.
that I stuck it out through season 2 for as bad as season
Yeah,
2 was.
I agree. That's why I stopped watching it.
I hope they pull a major fuck up like Heroes, and just like leave Rick and Michonne and all them in the future and never mention them ever again.
You know how I said I wish Rafe was a real person in this, so I could just like treat him like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like I almost want a fucking writer's strike to happen again, so fucking Walking Dead will go off the air.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if something like
Just
that
out of
happens
fucking
again,
spite.
it's going to be like Heroes, and it's going to be a big fuck up,
I can't believe I missed
and everyone's going to act like it never happened. and
Right.
everything's fine, and then we'll do a reboot, and it sucked so bad that we didn't get another season of that.
Yeah. They just need, like, honestly, that, like, Walking Dead just needs to be done.
Oh, it does.
Because it sounds like from a lot of people, not just you, but it sounds like from a lot of people that it just isn't, like, everybody's seeing the problem with it now.
Yeah, it's like the storytelling and like the way, like the pacing in it is so predictable.
Yeah.
Like the previously on The Walking Dead, like the recap. If it's all centered around one character, or if there's flashbacks about one character, guess what? That character's gonna die at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
That's how it always fucking happens.
That was stupid.
Wrong way.
I didn't.
Or like if they again, like I said, where they keep showing Rick in the future,
Right.
I'm like, watch this will be nothing, and it literally wasn't, and it was a major plot point that they are stuck with now. That if they don't do it, they really fucking shot themselves in the foot.
Jesus Christ.
And like, what has happened in the books? Does
I don't know.
anyone read?
I
They're
stopped
in,
reading.
They're in Pittsburgh, apparently.
What's that?
They're in Pittsburgh, apparently. Or at least they were.
No, that's called The Last of Us.
I literally stopped reading after Glenn died. Honestly,
Well, I think
So did I.
I mean, we did. Tom and I did.
yeah.
I was
And again, like I've said before, it's not because they killed Glenn that I stopped reading it.
It's
Well, the
the
reason
reason
behind
the
it.
way they did it.
Yeah, it was the way they did it and how bad the book had gotten at that point.
And it was funny because like when Arlie was watching Walking Dead last night, she's like, "Guess who's gonna be a cameo or probably a permanent character in Fear the Walking Dead?" Now, mind you, we don't watch Fear the Walking Dead because it's bullshit. Like it's
I remember
terrible.
you saying when it first came out that it was pretty bad.
It's like a bunch of like literal like who's like who are these people? Why do I care
Right.
about them? None of them are important. They all can't act for shit. It's just terrible. It feels like an Asian bootleg of The Walking Dead, is what it is. But she's like, guess who's gonna be either a cameo or a permanent character in it? And I was like, who? She's like, Abraham. I'm like, he fucking died in the show.
Wait, who?
Abraham.
Oh,
But Fear the Walking Dead.
But Fear the Walking Dead is a prequel, and I was like, oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
But then she was like,
I
also
heard there's
apparently
supposed to
this
be some
season they're
wicked
going to do a fucking crossover with Fear the
Yeah,
Walking Dead.
that's what I
I'm like,
heard
how are they
too.
going to fucking do that?
Who cares?
Like, none of this fucking makes sense anymore.
I'll just be glad when it's over.
Oh, same here.
Like, if you watch it and you like it, I'm glad that you enjoy it.
Yeah.
It has definitely not been my thing for quite some time.
I like to go and read the wiki of what has happened since the last time I read the wiki, basically.
It's a
Of the
paragraph.
show?
Just to see where the storyline has went out of morbid curiosity.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's why Arlie is still invested in it. Like, she doesn't care. She knows it's stupid now. But she's just like, all right, where is this fucking going?
Right.
Like literally the last like 2 seasons of True Blood and the last
Yeah.
season of Dexter, it was so ass that we're just like, all right, let's just see how this ends.
Well, it's like the
You already invested this much time
when the
into it.
comic books pulled a Silent Hill and had a UFO ending. Do you remember that, Bird?
Wait, what?
I think it was in the original trade paperback of the first like 12 issues or whatever. They did a bit, or no, it wasn't the first because
No, it was like it
I was
was
saying,
one
'cause I have
of
the
the
first
special
one.
issues, like
it was a
issue
special
50 or
yeah, it was a special
75.
issue or something, and it was basically like they get abducted by aliens.
Yeah, it was basically like a joke ending to the series.
Yeah, because like they give Rick his hand back, but he like has a weird robot claw and like a laser gun, and Shane comes back and he's like part cyborg.
Oh, that's another thing. In the flash forward time skip or whatever.
Shane is a cyborg.
No. Yeah, Shane's a cyborg.
Fuck, I want that to be fucking true.
You know what? Speaking of Dexter, I wish Dexter went the way of the books because fucking Cyberdokes would have been the best thing ever.
Cyberdokes.
Wait, that's a fucking thing?
Yes.
Oh, dude,
you know
the
nothing
book-
about the fucking Dexter books?
the Dexter books.
The Dexter
are so
books are fucking batshit
crazy.
insane. Like they're actually probably worth
He's
reading
like
how stupid they
possessed
are.
by a serial killer.
Yeah. He has like an actual demon possessing him. That's why he kills in the books.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Like
How many books are there?
There's at least like 3 or 4.
Okay, when I'm done reading the new John Dies at the End book, I'm fucking reading
Read
that
them to see
shit.
how fucking stupid
Which,
they
by
are.
the way, is fucking amazing.
It's fucking amazing.
But in the flash forward time skip for Rick,
And by the way, I want to tell you this, Tom. I'm not going to ruin it, but basically the plot of that book, as far as I know so far, is the plot of an episode of Rick and Morty.
Oh
A
Jesus!
very specific episode of Rick and Morty, and it's done like it's
John
done
turns
better.
himself into a pickle.
No.
Oh my god, epic. That was so epic. That's an epic meme. I mean, my god. I can't get enough of that one.
I can't find it.
No, Rick has a fucking, like, his leg is all fucked up. And he's limping really fucking weird. So you have to have him all fucked up now.
Right.
You have to fuck up his leg. He has to have a fucking
Right.
robot leg or whatever.
Well, my guess is that they have some sort of idea for it.
done with these
And the
I
only-
hope so. I really hope so.
Yeah, it's just like I agree. I hate time skips like that.
Because now you're tied to it. You have to do
Yeah,
it.
now you've committed. So you either just don't explain, like you don't ever go back between the last season and now. You know what I mean?
I mean, they already fucked up, at least. I feel like they've already fucked up. Because the zombie, like, apocalypse happened around Halloween.
Right.
The only way I know this is because there was an episode where they went into, like, a grocery store, and it was just littered with Halloween decorations.
Right.
So it had to have happened around the Halloween.
Right.
But yet, Fear of the Walking Dead, that wasn't around Halloween. So
Right.
you fucked that up. I don't know if there was
just-
other references, but yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of shit that just.
What the fuck?
It looked like you had it though.
Well,
like there's
it's
no-
kind of like Silent Hill. They did Silent Hill 1, and then it did really well, so they did Silent Hill 2. But because it's set in the same town, like the map just doesn't make sense the way.
Well, that's kind
Well,
of the point. though.
here's the thing though with Silent Hill 2 is that it does make sense,
But then,
but
as
once you get past Silent Hill 3, because like the map for Silent Hill 3 is parts of Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 1, and then once you get past that, like nothing makes any fucking sense.
Well, I thought the
and
point
not in-
of it not making sense was like that was the point because it's supposed to be like just shifting around.
No.
to like fuck with people.
It's basically if I can find the picture, I'll have Adam put it up on screen. But basically, the map of Silent Hill
Look at that
with
pirate
all
ship.
of the maps connected from each game is like the most nonsensical piece of shit ever. And it's not like, oh well, yeah, it makes sense because it works because it's Silent Hill. Like it's it's a real town in the it's not just like you
Yeah,
only go to
like
Silent.
It's a legit place.
You don't just go to Silent Hill to get spooked. Like in real life, quote unquote, in the game's lore, Silent Hill is a real place.
Yeah.
Like it's a town that people go to.
about
But
to
like
head
the
into
map
cave.
that like exists now of all the different versions of it because of all the different games is like it's just like there's like 15 hospitals. There's like 15 hospitals and like
game
2
of
insane
hospitals.
asylums. Like
you
it's
soon.
absolutely batshit insane.
And that devil's pet.
And that's the problem with Walking Dead is that they had a good idea and they did this whatever the 12 issues. And like even Kirkman said like I didn't think it was going to go anywhere, so I just kind of did an ending.
Yeah.
If you don't have an idea where it's going to go, why do you keep going with it?
Because it's making money.
Exactly. Just because it's making money.
Oh yeah.
Baseballs
then-
2 to search for more money.
Yeah, unfortunately, I know that you want to think, Bird, that there is some sort of artistic integrity
Yeah.
where it's like, hey, I've told the story I want to tell. That should be the end of it.
Why do you think there's
Right.
more seasons of Dragon Ball?
Right.
Or
Money.
Or Supernatural. They were supposed
Money.
to end Supernatural in this season 5, and that shit's still going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
It's literally Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money.
You're already in there. What's the worst that could happen?
I lose my hand?
So we'll get you a nice hook. Give it a pull.
Loop-de-loop and pull. Now your shoes are looking cool.
Why didn't you pull it, Sam? You're the one that's in fucking trouble,
Yeah,
you shit.
You're the one whose life is on the
You
line.
petulant fuck.
Really?
Hello, hello.
If I decided I was going to go on an epic adventure for you, Bird, to save your life, you'd have pulled that fucking thing. I just want you to know.
For those who prove
Tom,
worthy,
yeah.
I
paradise
would have pulled it
awaits.
if my arms could reach.
Those who prove false,
He got you
If
there.
my
He
stubby
fucking
little
got you
arms
there.
couldn't reach, you would have been pulling that shit.
Shit.
Than a poet.
Just remember that shit. You're gonna reach something if your arms can't fucking fit.
Got me again.
It's the Rhode Island pirate.
Thomas too.
Yeah, but it can't be him. I mean, this is clearly his sigil, but 2 died attacking the same treasure fleet as Avery.
Yeah, well, at least that's what the stories tell us.
If this really is 2's mark, then that means
Then
he's
where's 3?
involved in all of this.
Oh.
7, 8, 9, guys. 7, 8, 9.
Question.
Giggity
This whole playthrough is full
Seven.
of dad jokes.
7 took a bunch of PCP.
So who do you think these guys are?
Those who prove false, I guess. I think Avery or Thomas too, or just
Tex
trying to
Avery?
scare us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Saying we're jaded treasure hunters.
Do you remember the Tex Avery show?
Yes.
Sure do.
What a weird show.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like Max Fleischer cartoons weird, but...
No.
Which, by the way,
But the Superman Fleischer cartoons were great, though.
can we, like... I'm about to get a little bit up my own ass here.
Oh.
Oh boy, here we
But,
go.
like, okay, so Cuphead
Yeah.
is a cool fucking game.
Yeah.
I haven't played it. It looks awesome. The art style is great.
Yeah.
But... Can everybody stop pretending like they were big fans of Max Fleischer now?
Yeah. When did? Well, yeah. I mean, it was like when.
Back before Cuphead, there was like 6 of us. Now everybody's like, ooh, Max Fleischer cartoons.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you.
I mean, I'm
Who's
the only.
stealing my shit?
I mean,
fucking
I'm still
naysayer?
saying that I want like PS1 graphic indie games.
Yeah.
That still hasn't happened yet.
Well, we're getting a
Well-
couple. We're getting a couple.
There was that
in
Chainsaw
1995.
Massacre game or whatever.
Power Drill Massacre.
Power Drill Massacre.
Did you see they made a new one?
The babysitter one.
The babies.
Apparently, there's one called
Babysitter Bloodbath. Was
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
There's one called Vaccine that's on Steam and PS4. That's basically like you start off in a room and it's like your friend has been infected and it's like a randomly generated house. It looks like it's got tank controls.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, or
Oh,
that
yeah.
back in 1995.
Yeah, we still need to finish that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But apparently, it's just like it's not balanced well.
Oh, that
It's
sucks.
like a 30-minute time limit, and it's just like it's not done very great. But it looks fucking authentic, and it was on sale on the PSN store, and I almost got it because it was like $2.
I mean, that's all I want. I want like shitty PS1 indie games
And
or
what's-
N64.
Yeah, like those are the kinds of things, and like I feel like that's the era of gaming that like people shit on the most.
Yeah.
But like those are the ones I want.
Yeah.
Now what?
You want to reclaim your childhood.
I guess to a certain extent, yeah. Like,
Bucket
I
filled.
I want to play
Pass it up to me.
fucking shitty PS1 Resident Evil,
Yeah.
but I want it to be a new game.
Well, it's like when Shovel Knight came out. I really love Shovel Knight.
Oh yeah,
Put it
But
back in
like
that big wheel
that
thing.
was like I'm just sick of pixel art games.
yeah, yeah.
Like I really don't want any more of them.
That 16-bit era pixel art indie game,
All right, let's see what
like
these wheels
when
do.
all that shit was going down, like it was good, but like
Okay,
after a
I
while
think I
you're
see
like,
what's going on
okay,
here.
Something with the 3 crosses?
Yeah. I'm guessing we're looking
I like
at
that's how you
Jesus,
wrote it. Jerk thief and good thief.
Christmas, and the jerk
Oh yeah,
thief.
his
I figure the white
he's
cross
got
is
some,
Dismas.
So the black one is Gestus.
usually humorous anecdotes.
so the White Cross is the,
My daddy bought me this plane.
It's like the equivalent of just drawing dicks on someone.
We'll be fine. It's not like Rafe is a psychopath with unlimited resources.
Useful Italian phrases.
Yeah.
Dominic De Coco.
See if there's anything else.
okay.
All right. Anything
There we
good?
go.
Okay.
Hey Sam,
So,
Dismas to the left.
The
of
white
Jesus.
The white one's
Oh,
on the
you're looking at
left
them
Yeah.
The
somehow.
front or the back?
yep.
Big
So,
one's in the middle.
Then,
White
yeah,
one's
he's
on the left.
Okay,
Black
that's
one's
what
on
I've
the
got.
right.
The
right.
blood of Jesus.
We need to.
This is a very weird.
It's an elaborate puzzle.
It's interesting though.
Yeah, this one's kind of complicated.
Yeah, this one took me a hot minute. I remember.
This one needs to be here.
Right.
Okay. Then
Okay.
it's almost like a
Well, here,
Rubik's
no,
Cube.
go back to the one you were on.
Hold on. This we have to.
Rotate. Hold on. I was gonna say
Yeah, just leave it there and go to the other one.
the center one.
That one.
No.
Turn it.
Just like move it down again.
Oh, no, no, we have to move.
Well, no, move it.
It's like it's that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of doing it the opposite way.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
what I
got
was
it.
saying.
Now here's the thing.
No, you've got it right. You've got it exactly right.
I do, and then
No,
yeah.
no, move that. No, move that center one. Just move it so the. Yep.
Keep going.
Yep. Do it again.
One more
Do it
time.
one more time.
I just had it.
Well,
like,
you have to get the bucket.
That's it.
You could try pulling the switch.
No, you have to get the bucket up
at
there.
the top. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
the bucket
okay,
has to be at the top.
Okay, so spin that around again. Spin it. Spin it.
Spin it all the way so they're at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay,
So
now
that
spin
way you
the
can move the
top one,
bucket, so it's fine.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
Oh,
no.
yep, yep. Oh,
No,
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 oh, no.
no, that
That
one.
one.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Check it out. Something up there moved when you put the bucket on top.
I did it.
Channel
The
running
first
from the
time I played it,
mechanism to the door.
if you stick your hand in there and you try to pull it, and
Bucket on top is good.
Does it stick you?
yeah, you have a good Tomb Raider moment.
Putting your hand in the hole.
Yeah.
You gonna pull out a key?
Nathan, look. I think you got it.
You did it.
Hey!
The water go down the
Shishkinates. We'll make kebabs today.
Heyo.
So if
Wait, go
that
back.
was a test,
That was just for.
Yeah, I was
thing,
gonna say
but
you could write a little
filling
thing
the
down.
bucket.
He's been. I was gonna say I don't think he's been getting all of them
Yeah,
anyway.
but sketching.
Oh, is that like a-
It's just journal.
He makes a
thing, yeah.
journal entry of
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
He
I didn't
draws a
realize
picture.
that.
I was gonna say he missed a couple of
It's
them, but
not
I
the only
think that was intentional because
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah, I mean, there's. I get it. Yeah, I just didn't realize it was a thing. All right. Now we're in caves with steps.
Step caves. It's like not the cave you know.
It's the Cave of Wonders.
Right. Right. It's not your kid. It's the cave you married into's kid, the step cave.
Right. It's the step cave.
Yep.
Yeah, I get
What
it.
are you talking about?
Just talking about having step caves, bird. Fucking get up with it, man.
Get on my level, bird.
that was a weird like something like popped
Hey,
in
come
there
here.
for a
I'll boost
second.
you
It
up
was
there.
weird.
Remember that time you asked me to get on your level, Adam, and then you fell asleep while watching Space Jam?
I don't want to talk about it.
Of course you don't.
And then on vacation, nobody wanted to get on my level.
I did. I drank enough
you
Ecto Cooler.
Oh my god. You fucking drunk on Ecto Cooler was the best
Mike
shit I've ever
Ando
seen.
drinking might be the funniest thing, because he just progressively turns his hat like an over the top. So by the time he's just completely non-existent as a human, his hat is off of his head.
It's like completely turned around and like barely hanging on.
Oh god,
I don't even know how that happened.
It was magical.
it was amazing. That's
bitching
it
about
happened.
how I don't want chips and then I ate all of Arlie's.
I don't want any chips.
You specifically said you didn't want any, and then you were eating off of
just
hers.
kept eating
and
all
then she's like, and then
Wasn't
she's like,
Becky got me Becky got me chips and I didn't even eat any of them. I just kept eating Arlie's.
Yeah.
And then when Arlie bitched about you eating her chips, you just gave her the shittiest look I've ever seen.
It was
Oh
amazing.
god.
And it wasn't like you took a whole chip. Like you kept breaking chips apart.
Breaking little tiny pieces off.
I didn't want a whole chip.
The shittiest way to eat somebody else's chips.
By touching them, breaking a piece off, and then putting the rest of it back.
That makes
Oh
sense.
shit.
We're under a cathedral.
I thought that was a banana peel on top of that fucking
Where?
sarcophagus, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So many crypts. So many crypts.
But where's the blood?
No,
Or the crypt keeper.
Crypts. Crypts.
Oh, I get it now.
Not the crypts with a P.
Oh, what's this? Why are we zooming in?
Listen.
Anything noteworthy by the dormitories?
Not unless you count some cleverly worded headstones.
Have you finished digging by the chapter house?
We have, ma'am. The northwest sites are wide open as well.
And what about the southern perimeter?
Not yet. It'll take us a day to move the crane over there.
Nadine.
Make it happen. In the meantime, see what you can dig up without it.
I'll send a couple of men over right away.
Good. Rafe, any luck with those
He doesn't even
manuscripts?
get a name. Just
We have a
mercenary. You don't even have a name tag.
Keep me updated.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you hear? They found a whole annexed area under the cathedral.
I did. Have you seen it?
No? Why?
Because there wasn't much left after they'd finished finding it.
My men have been a bit liberal with the
They're like
dynamite.
100 well-armed bulls in a china shop.
But they've made more progress in 2 days than we've made in months.
Progress. I can't analyze rubble.
Okay. Okay.
Does her head seem too big, or is it just her hair?
I'll let them know they need to give you
think
a
it's
heads
the
up
hair.
before they do anything drastic.
Or you can
If they
tell them
put
to sit
only her
tight
model
until
into
I
big head
analyze the
mode.
few clues that haven't been blown up.
No, we can't sit around waiting any longer.
All due respect, I think I have a bit more experience with this sort of thing than you do.
We tried things your way.
Bullshit. You've been wanting to level this place ever since we got here.
No, I wanted to steal that cross long before it ever even made it to that auction. The same auction where I couldn't have my men around to deal with any surprises.
The auction was the cleanest way
But
to get
instead
the
of
cross.
going with my gut, I listened to you. And now we have competition.
Oh, well, I didn't think he'd show up.
Or maybe you wanted to draw him out.
Why the hell would I do that?
Because you think you need him. And maybe you do. Point is, I'm done trying to do things the clean way. If the treasure is here, we'll find it.
We're gonna do it dirty.
Not, well,
Dirty like butt stuff.
maybe it's time.
Hashtag butt stuff.
Hashtag dirty butt stuff.
Ooh.
Hey,
Fuck a pizza.
Hashtag Ray Phineas likes butt stuff.
Of course.
Jesus.
I'll let you know.
Hashtag Ray Phineas likes dirty butt stuff.
Ooh, he one-upped you.
I don't know what to do now.
And yeah!
yeah!
He did the villain thing! He knocked the papers off, because that's what angry villains do!
You better watch out,
Angry
Drake. Your
villains.
fucking murder boner might knock down this wall.
He should have used his fucking dick to smash that cross open.
I'm gonna penetrate
Like
this
in the
rock.
Pick of Destiny, he just turns the security system off with his
Yeah.
dick.
Hashtag
Cock
angry
push-ups.
villains angrily swiping papers off of desks.
All right.
Oh,
Well, this has been
Annex area. You
this
suppose
has
they were
been
talking about.
Uncharted 4.
Gotta be some side
A
shit.
Thief's
been
Anus.
Here.
This has been
The Thief's
Nathan
Anus.
Drake's Murder Boner. See you next time.
We'll see you more with murder boners and dirty butt stuff.
Anus.
Dirty butt.
Dirty butt. Oh, lift. Reach,
Just kill yourself.
Reach. And. Oh.
Oh. Not today.
I regret nothing!
Not this year.